Hi, Becca Ann here. I wanted to show you what I was up to. I was coloring this cute little dog and planter. See that little butterfly on his nose? I was coloring this up because this week the ladies that use the hashtag 2crafters1design, which is Lisa of You See Why I'm a Diva, Melissa of Mo Creations, and Gloria of Girliest Cards, the ladies were asking us to do bears. Now, I'm showing you a puppy dog, but I've been thinking long and hard about this fun little card, so I'm going to be putting together a card using some stamps from Lily of the Valley, and this is one of them. And as I get it together, I will show you what I'm up to. This is also going to be a Satmorn Makes. That's an open collaboration that's hosted by Jillian Norwood. So stay tuned. All right, I got that cute little puppy dog all fussy cut out. And here is the other stamp, the teddy bear stamp that I have from Lily of the Valley, and I was getting ready to color him up, and I thought I'd show you the colors I was using, and I would just chat a little bit and color, and you could see how I color with alcohol markers. Something that I feel like I had to watch people for a while before I got comfortable with them. So if you are someone that says, yeah, I'm not very good with those, I bought them, I want to get rid of them, they were a mistake, just play with them. Because what I find about them, now here's an orange. I want him to kind of have the look of Winnie the Pooh. What I like about them is you can layer the colors, and so I like to start with lighter colors first and then move to my darker colors, but sometimes I'll go back and forth. Let me get you a little closer in case you're interested. If not, if this isn't your thing, you can just fast on forward to see how the card turns out, because I like to see, sometimes I like to watch people, their actual entire process, because you get to think about how they decided on each step of the way, and I kind of like that. I like seeing people do it. Now, sometimes do I fast forward because of my life, what's going on in my life? Yes, I do. Sometimes we have to fast forward because we've got things to do. So if you need to fast forward, you go right ahead. But I like to start with my yellow or my lighter colors and then move on. So I'm just going to concentrate up top so you can see, and then I'll finish it. So I'm going to then go to my brown, and I bought these. I don't have all Stampin' Up! Alcohol markers. But I do have this color because it was my favorite brown that they ever had. So I'm going to go with I think I'll go with the light one. And I go around all of the edges where the hair is tufted. And this really does not match right now, you guys. I don't like it. But in the end, you play with it enough. If you like to color, you'll get your coloring fix with this. So I just go where it's all dark around the lines. See? Like this. And I'm not even really, taking great care in how I'm doing it either. You can tell I'm just going real fast, especially when it's something like fur, because fur has a tufted look anyway. So I'm not loving that right now at all. But don't worry, it'll get better. So I've already done some of the light. I think I'll go with this color next. I always forget which end to open. I like the pointy end. And then what is great is it layers over top of it. So I can lighten that color up by just going over it in the same area and get a lighter and blend. And that's what I'm going to do here. And I'm still not loving it, and that's okay because I can just keep going back and blending until I'm satisfied with it, because I really want that just to be slightly darker, not as dark as that particular marker is. I have another bear that I had colored up when I was doing a video with these where I made 4 different cards with this same digital stamp. And I will link that in at the end if you're interested in seeing how versatile you can be with stamps like this. Now, this is a digital stamp from Lily of the Valley, but I want you to know that they also have these in regular stamps. I just chose to get their digital stamp. Oh, see, now it's starting to look the way I want it to. I just chose to get their digital stamps because I only wanted, well, I've purchased several things from them, but I really fell in love with just these few stamps. And I do like being able to manipulate the size, and I'll show you that in one of my cards. There, I just want you to see how you can get the color you want. Alright, I'm going to finish this up and I will show you where I'm at. Alright, that's all colored up, and now I'm trying to decide how to do my little dog and add him to the scene. And I thought of putting him right here and covering up the little bird. And I don't like that. I want him on this side, and so I think I'm going to separate the flower pot and the dog. And that way I can put it on the other side of the bear at the fence. Alright, so see how we're doing this scene building? And I could even put this maybe in the foreground and put it on some dimensionals. Just like this. What do you think? I kind of like that. So let me show you what I've been playing with as far as the paper's concerned. I have this scrap that I did when I was working on my bunnies for Mother's Day, my bunny angels. And I'll try and remember to link that in if you'd like to see that. But I was making dresses, and so I have this whole sheet. I thought of using this paper and doing an overlay. I have this color book, and this was an interesting paper because there's cutouts included in it. So let me show you what I was thinking I might do. Take this paper and lay it down, and then fussy cut this out, fussy cut that out, and put my little guys on top. I think I'll probably be making a bigger card with this, not an A2, probably more like a 5x7. So I have this panel, and it's really cool how I overlaid it, and I like it on, you know, my card base. And then I start to build my scene, and I don't love it. It's blending too much. So I am going to figure something else out. I'm not even sure if I'm still going to use this panel. because it's just not what I thought it was going to be when I put it all together. So I've got to figure out a different style for this card. So I decided that I would find a lighter color. This is more like a pinkish brown, and it kind of has a swirly watercolor, and I mounted it on some black paper. I think that's going to show off my little bear much better, but I still wanted to incorporate that cool panel, so I cut a piece of it and I'm going to put it on right here, and that way my dog looks cute behind him, but my bear just blended in. And I went ahead and cut my paper straight at the bottom, so I had a straight edge, and now I'm feeling satisfied. I'm going to ink around some of these and I'll show you the final result. I'm not going to love every card, but I can surely end up liking this one better. Oh my goodness, you guys, I did not think I would get to this point with this card. That I would feel satisfied with it, that I would feel like I could show it to you. But in the end, I'm pleased with it. I found some ribbon that I put behind that matched the color in this pattern paper. And you can see I did a few dissecting. I cut closer and cut off around the dog and separated the butterfly from his nose. I've used some foam tape to pop him up, and I just popped up the head of my little bear. And if you remember, my little bird was on the post. It was just too much right in this space, so I cut him off. I moved him over so he was holding him in his hands, and I separated the two pots and made it so this one was over top of the other one more. And I've added some gel pen highlights through the grass and on the little bear and on the puppy dog. And I was getting ready to do my sentiment, and I wanted to show you, I had a little stamp that said, "Hey there." And I had this little 2000 flower stamp that I went ahead and stamped around there. And I did edge everything with the tea dye ink Distress ink from Tim Holtz. So there it is. I put it right there. I stamped. This felt like it needed something, a little splatter or something. So I used this background stamp. I use it all the time, from 1997, and stamped those around in the end. Now I have to say, this bear, I was not sure if I was going to love it, but I do. I love how it turned out. And I did make myself use that piece of paper I started with. So I hope you enjoyed this crafty journey and seeing the bumps in the road as I made it. And I wanted to show you, excuse me, I previously made this one in a video, and I actually made several cards that day. So this one is a very different from that one, but it's the same little bear. So I hope you enjoyed seeing these cards today, and I would love for you to like and subscribe to my channel if you are enjoying what you see. And I hope that you are having a great crafty day, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.